Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following confession that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a message that I received, and the message, it reads like this. Hello, Brother Nashi, how are you? Please hide my name. I have come here with my own story about my grandmother, how she took us through school. We went to expensive private schools, yet we were staying in Soweto, and I went to the most expensive university here in South Africa. I have my brother who is a year younger than me, but my grandmother, she was managing two kids that were in university as well as others that were at private schools. My grandmom, she used to touch a lot of muti, and she killed all of her daughters. We don't know why. If she was still alive, I could have asked her before I would have come to tell you this secret. I was supposed to go and study medicine in Cuba, but I did not. My cousin ended up going to America to study to become a doctor. Right now, guess where he is? He is in China. We are grandkids of a woman who was just poor. We used to sell food in the street, and we stayed in Soweto, but we do have money right now. But my brother, me coming here using a ghost account because of my profession, it will shock people, if this is traced back to me. I'm not writing this to accuse anyone or to expose my family just for attention. I'm writing this because there is a question that has been troubling me for a very long time. I have literally tried everything. As a medical doctor, I do have friends in the medical field. I have tried to speak with them to see if they can be able to help me as a friend. I have drank a lot of African herbs, none of them, some of them that have been told that they can cleanse your womb if you have a tokoloshi, but there is no baby. Money can't buy you a baby. If it could, that would have happened a long time ago. I am actually thinking of adopting, but I have strange dreams that really makes me to be so scared of adopting a child because of the things that I see in my dreams. So I hope that by the end of the day, the risk that I have taken to send my confession to you, maybe you are going to get the answers that I need from your listeners, because I can't keep on staying like this. I am always depressed because of what I have been going through. I am a 39-year-old doctor. I am a woman and I am successful, but I am also barren. And sometimes late at night, I ask myself questions that I can't get any answers. When it comes to love, I am the most woman that has ever been heartbroken in this entire world. I don't think that there is a woman that has been heartbroken like the way that I have been. If there was a competition where all the women that have been heartbroken will go and attend that competition, I think that I would win it fair and square. And I have this luck of meeting men that are cute and handsome. A man that has deep pockets, not like your gold diggers. A man, when I will be looking at him, I'll see that this one, I can get married to him. But the way that they will hurt me, like I don't even understand. And these questions, they have been in my mind for a very long time ago. The story starts long before medical school, long before everything. My story starts with my grandmother. Originally, my grandmother, she came from Malawi. When she came from Malawi, it was said that she was chased by other villagers from the village where she was staying because she was someone that loved to use a lot of muti. And then she came to South Africa. She got married to our grandfather and he passed away. My grandfather was South African and they had their daughters, including my mom. So my grandmother, we heard that she was the queen of witches. She had run away as well from other witches trying to protect her womb, because in their sort of like witchcraft club, they were supposed to sacrifice their daughter. If you have daughters, you sacrifice them and you leave only one that you would have chosen, that this one is the one that will be a witch, following all the things that I used to do. So my grandmother, she was a witch and she came to South Africa. She was a sangoma. At night, there were people that used to come to our family house, which is in Soweto. To this very day, hey, that place, I'm scared of it. We have some tenants that are staying there. They really do not know that my grandmom, she left some tokoloshis that we were afraid to remove from the ceiling. These tokoloshis, we used to see them in our dreams when we were fast asleep. You would see the tokoloshis changing, sometimes becoming cats, even short boys that would come and sleep with you. And our grandmother loved her cats quite a lot. So we do have tenants that are staying there. My grandmom, after she had her daughters, he started sacrificing them one by one, because those witches from Malawi, they followed him and they demanded that she was supposed to perform that very same sacrifice, because she had also participated when others were busy killing off their daughters. She was left with only her grandchildren, just like her friends, and she was taking care of us. She was a strong woman. She raised all of us. She was not educated, but she knew her things. She was a sangoma and she made a lot of money by being a sangoma. My grandmom, she used to go around selling different food items, like whatever that was being sold in that season. My grandmom will take us to town and she would make us sell at the rank. And my grandmom, she used to give us some muti. Like in school, I was very bright. I am bright, I know, but I did have extra help. Whenever we were writing exams, it did not matter if these were like real exams or just exams that you will be having. It's either at the end of the month, just your normal classwork. My grandmom, she will strengthen us. She would give me the roots of this other tree. I do not know. She said that this tree can only be found in Malawi. And when she would give that root to me and my cousin brother, like we would be getting, it's either 90 out of 100, 100 out of 100. And all the school, they knew that I was either going to be the first in my class or the second, including my cousin brother. He was always number one. The teachers, they loved us quite a lot. So when you will get into the examination room, when you are having that charm, the answers will come flooding to you. This is what my grandmother will have us do the day before the exam. She will ask me and my cousin which subject we will be writing the following day. If it is English, she will take the textbook and then she would go with it to the graveyard. She will spend some time at the graveyard and then she will come back and she will tell you to open any page and to sleep with that page open right next to you. The time that she had a car, even when I was in varsity, we used to do the same with my grandmom. When I would have returned back from Cape Town, because that is where I studied, like I told you, I went to the most expensive university that can be found in South Africa. She would take me to the cemetery, go with the book, and then she would bring it to me. There will be answers that will just come rushing to me the moment that I'll be looking at the exam paper. She ran a canteen around industries in Joburg. Mind you, I can't tell you exactly where we were working because I'm scared that I might mess up the businesses of other people. So the place where we had a canteen, it was near some factories, workshops, mechanics. So it was busy, but we were not the only ones that had a canteen. The pressure was quite a lot. I think there were about 4 women that also had their own canteens. We sold pap, stew, fat cooks, magwinya, chicken feet, and it depended with the season. That canteen, it fed us. I grew up knowing that this was the business that my grandmom was doing. So we never knew that my grandmom was using mortuary water to cook the pap. If I had known, I myself would have never eaten that food. To this very day, even when I am cooking pap, I just feel somehow when I am cooking pap, because I start to remember about the day when I caught my grandmom busy pouring water, and I asked her why was that water dirty, and she said it casually that she had gotten the mortuary water from this other Malawian witch doctor who was operating in Joburg. The fact that my grandmother told me that this was mortuary water, I had to believe her because she was a Sangoma. My grandmom then told me that these were things that were never supposed to be told anyone, otherwise we would go out of business. That very same day, when we returned back home, she sat with me and my cousin brother and my other siblings, and she asked us, and she said, "Do you know why men are always queuing from early morning? Even white people, supervisors, they come and they buy our food. Do you know why? We never go hungry in this home. Do you know why I've never struggled with paying your school fees? This canteen, do you think that it can be the one that can pay everything?" Because we were living a very comfortable life, as if my grandmom had a very big restaurant. She was even claiming that we were making more money than this other KFC drive-through that was close to the place where we had a canteen. And I thought that my grandmom was lying. But on that day, when she sat with us down, when she told us that this was what was giving us money, we cooked the pap with mortuary water. My cousin brother, he ran outside, then he started to vomit because he used to eat the pap quite a lot, including some of the food that we would have brought back from the canteen if we had not sold all of that food. We vomited quite a lot, thinking that all of these years we had been eating the pap that would have been cooked with the mortuary water. My grandmom then told us that we were not supposed to worry because mortuary water, it is just normal water. Once it boils, then all the bacteria, they are killed. It was as if it was a joke, but one day she then sent my cousin brother into Joburg, the CBD, and then he met a man whom he said took him to Hillbrow, and he was given a 5 liter that was full of dirty water, and this water was put inside a backpack, and he was told not to open it and not to touch it with his hands. He can hold the backpack, but he was not supposed to have direct contact with the 5 liter bottle that had been placed in the backpack. When he came to the industries, we were still open. He just looked at me and he shook his head, and I knew that there was something that was wrong. And then I lied to my grandmom that I wanted to go and fetch some more water opposite the place where we had our canteen. As we were walking, that was when my cousin brother told me that he had been sent, like I knew, by our grandmother. They went into town. He was picked up by a foreign guy that took him to this other place in Hillbrow where they gave him water. This water was very dirty. Somehow, my grandmom, she knew that me and my brother, we had this conversation. When we came back, my grandmom, she was very angry. She was like, "Why are you busy gossiping about me? I don't want you to keep on talking about this. You only talk about this when we are home. You're not supposed to talk about this anymore." So what if it is water that he has been given from Hillbrow? This is what will send you to varsity. So we had to remain quiet. As a child, you don't ask questions, especially when food is being put on the table. There was a bucket that my grandmom used to keep at the canteen. This bucket, my brother, it used to carry even poop. This I found out later on. This bucket was always covered. when my grandmom see that there are no people that are coming to buy, my grandmom will put into that bucket. I don't know why. Then she'll put it inside this other big refuse bag and close it after she would have placed a lid on top so that it won't smell. When we now had a car, when we were driving back home, she will stop in the freeway and then she will just go into the bushes where she will come back with that bucket clean. Where she would have gotten the water from, no one even knew, and we were afraid to even ask her. After my grandmother passed away, life moved on. We closed that canteen because we really did not even need it. People, they say that I am blessed because I was able to graduate. I got a job. I became a doctor, internship, community service. Now I am in the private sector. Money comes to me. Even if I want to go and work abroad, I can just simply press a few buttons. I got married late. I wanted to focus on my career first, but I divorced because we tried to have a child. When we decided to have children, nothing happened. We tried again and again, but nothing happened. So I have done everything, tests, scans, hormones, everything is just normal, no child. And to this very day, I've been thinking about this. So this is the question that is on my mind. Since my grandmother was using mortuary water, does it mean that this water that she got from the mortuary and she sent me to school using that money, am I being punished by God? Me being barren, does it mean that it is a punishment from God? If it is a punishment, then how am I supposed to ask God for forgiveness because I was only a child? When you are a child, when your parent does something, you have no right to question or to ask the parent why they are doing whatever that they are doing. Can you ask your parents something like that? So when you post, please tell me. I will follow in the comment section. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister. Let us speak with our sister in the comment section. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Yo, cooking with mortuary water.